Kinguin might have really bad lanes, but they usually recover from like really good mid game and like really good team fighting. And this lineup fights really well. You know, the Brewmaster split, the Phoenix, the CK. There's so much synergy here that this is not gonna be an easy game for sure.
Yeah, I will say, as far as the scarier final pick, 100% it is on the side of Kinguin. So you're given Chaos Knight. Especially if you're Secret, you're having the flashbacks, I'm sure. Previous series, it was that game too. The previous series again. Again, Mirana being picked up with the final pick for Secret, going to be played by MidOne. And
30 seconds to battle.
the more routine build, especially as of late, has been the right click, the Yasha, the man style even, etc., Diffusal. I have seen some games though where the Ags has made an appearance here and there. It's the case here, but
And this...
maybe with the CK, I mean that's.
Nah, but in this game you definitely want, especially because of the CK, you actually want the physical damage. Because right now you only, if he didn't build the physical damage, it would only come from Ace and Razor. Razor always needs another part ult. The Bane is being gone on. They should be able to kill him, but that's a lot of harassment.
In fact, now Fata has to be careful. Lizzie, you're up at 4 more seconds. He's taking a lot of damage though. He'll be fine. Ooh, popping the salve. That was a good chunk of damage right there from the Chaos Knight. But now Puppy's actually not in the woods just yet. Another Chaos Bolt hits him. Fury Orb on through. Fata just going to try to do as much damage as possible to scare them off. And now taking a creep wave, it's now back to Kinguin's the one that perhaps has to be a little bit scared. Puppy, nice little jukes through the trees. And he is ultimately going to be able to run away. There's another Chaos Bolt, this one hitting Fata. Coming back in though. The concussive shot. Going out. Gator, joins the party, and so does the Apsor. So all of a sudden we have a Tri versus Tri lane, and definitely first blood potential still. In fact, Bane going to be stunned in. The Apsor now, he's in a bad spot. No more mana to work with. He's having to walk away. Did go the boots first. And all of a sudden, there's no kills and a lot of damage
A lot of... Oh, MidOne. Oh, he's getting dangerously low here. So
Nice
much action all over the place.
Jesus.
And this is... Like, these two teams traded a lot of regions just now, We had 2 cells being used, clarities, mangoes being used as well. They're gonna run out of region pretty quickly.
This has definitely been in a couple of back-to-back entertaining series. Crazy action on the landing phase. But it's running out of region. I mean, now that you kind of we calmed down a little bit. I mean, who does this favor, you think? Does Kinguin? Kinguin feels like they're able to fight some stuff. Phoenix with the Icarus dive, kind of going in harassing. Stun lockdown is pretty good with Fan King, especially. But does this favor either side?
I think it favors Kinguin, at least in this top lane, because the 2 supports are really difficult to bring down. They're pretty tanky, actually, this early on at least. And it's not like, Secret have like really good burst or sustainable damage to kill either of them, or to even trade efficiently with them. So I definitely think this favors Kinguin here. Bane and Phoenix, 2 very annoying lane supports to deal with. They could trade, with the fire spirits, and Bane just general rings up as well. Fata actually has to be really careful here.
Oh, nice stun though from Yapzors, and now Kasor, he's going to live, but unless Yapzors, he's going to die for this. Exotic here does pick up the first blood on a Fata meanwhile. So Fata still was hanging around a little bit too long and eventually does go down. So I thought I was running after Yapzor there, thinking that he's going to commit to this kill, but now Yapzor could be in trouble and went a little bit too far.
But Fata's back.
Just having 10 more seconds, but you're right, he's already back, TP'd in, and be the end of that. So
he's gonna go for the career.
He's trying to get it, juking into the tree. He's gonna get the final auto attack. He sure can. Well played by the bug. This continues to be very entertaining, and now Puppy's even returning.
What a silly laning stage thus far. But this
Does
does give
sticks.
Oh, not yet.
Sticks. Okay, Sand King does actually. Bane. Dova at least putting the auto attacks in on the Skywrath Mage. Gets the turn kill. Ends up being the 1-for-1. And again, Fata running away, does have a phase shift if need be. Chaos Bolt up in a second. Can't get it off.
How does Fata still have 4 tangos? Did he start with 8?
He might have, yeah.
Anyway, he also now picks up a magic stick. Absolutely crazy here. And it forces these 2 1v1 scenarios, which I think definitely favor Secret. And this is something that, Secret has loved to do, or has loved doing for the longest time as well. giving MidOne ace 1v1s because they do really well in 1v1s.
Right here, both of them are on top of the CS chart. In fact, especially because he's 19 and 8 against the 9-1 Brewmaster. But definitely a favorable matchup for the Razor. Gets the Brew. And back to the top lane. You see the kill happening. Well, that was the mid lane actually. Gonna bingo down. Back to the top lane. Fata's gonna be able to lose the orb away in time and prevent his death. So I'm trying my best, guys. There's action in all 3 lanes, it feels like.
Yeah, and right crazy to consider that MidOne would find a solo kill against a close lane. I don't think this should happen. I'm not saying it's necessarily a misplay from Nisha because MidOne has definitely been pressuring this lane here as well, but generally speaking, this should be a kill-free lane because both teams, yeah, while they can both harass one another, they shouldn't be able to find those kills. At least not until, actually, if anything, Nisha, you know, once he hits level 6, should be able to burst down MidOne here.
The damage setting up for the eventual Sonic Wave, but still needs a little bit before level 6, just hit 5 recently. Rotate to the middle lane. Arcane Rune's still on Skywrath Mage. You got the Ancient Seal at level 2, by the way. But Nisha's positioning just defensive enough to where ideally shouldn't be able to catch her.
I mean, yeah, Nisha has 2 wards sitting here. Like, there's no way he's ever gonna get caught out by this. So, Secret, they realize, alright, he has to have a high ground ward. In fact, MidOne pings it out as well, like, yeah, he probably has a ward sitting here. They still looks like they still want to try this. I mean, they do have a smoke. They could technically fall back, smoke up, and try it again, but
yeah,
not gonna work out.
Time for this, yeah. Gonna make her play happen, but unless Nisha really oversteps right here, let's go back to it. Shouldn't be the case. So a lot of time being spent by inevitably will not result in a kill. At least be bigger unless. Here, but no Nisha back, has the waddle. Again, quite a bit. So Secret, how long will they stick around? Smoke on Skywrath. Make a play with that. K-Storm on Phoenix. He's rotating over. Going for the 6-minute room. Gonna pick up the haste, so he cannot. MidOne picks it up. And now they're gonna run after the Phoenix. They'll leap over the ledge of the Roshan pit. The waning rift silence is on Phoenix. Obviously doesn't have any curse time for a while. MidOne's taking some good damage, but they finish off Phoenix. And MidOne will fall back now.
Trying up with the rest of the team. Give Puppy a little bit of time and space to breathe here in his mid lane. Nisha doesn't feel comfortable harassing Puppy just yet. I'm not sure he's aware that Puppy actually didn't skill Arcane Bolt at all. I feel like he could be able to bully it. It's a level 2 Skywrath. You should be able to bully this Skywrath a little bit.
Seems like it, but that half-life, you know, they are missing, so it's understandable. Scared. And really, do you want to commit a Sonic Wave? Actually, oh my god, she's going to die. Well, maybe that's why he should have killed the Skywrath Mage, because of that. I feel like he was going to get killed. So, even at level 1, that silence lasts 3 seconds.
It's definitely a really good value pickup for sure. In this game, I wouldn't be surprised if he maxes it as well, because the burst damage is actually not that important. The rest of the team has enough burst damage. Oh, top lane. Fata. Should be fine here. In fact, they might turn here.
Oh yeah, that's an easy turn. Brain Sap just gonna keep him up a little bit longer. The auto attack connects though, and the caustic finale. Finish off the job. Sonic Wave in the face, however, of Puck. Chaos Knight, speaking of caustic finale, taking him down. Yapsur gets taken out first though, and Chaos Knight will manage to stay alive in the long run. Good man up, but yeah, great port in from Queen of Pain. The fact that she ported up here after death, that happened to be timed out very well.
The Sonic Wave almost missed because Puck was phase shifted, but I believe because it's a level 1 phase shift, he couldn't phase shift for long enough to actually dodge it. It's a weird interaction, but I'm pretty sure. Like, either way, good kill for him, good rotation for him. Definitely needed that kill after getting killed by me twice.
Feel good for him. Bottom lane, Razor's been running this whole time. Started with the Nightmare from Elisa, trying to buy the time for his teammates to come in, but all of a sudden there's 4 heroes here now, and Razor, he went to the trees thinking that it would be at a safe area. Not necessarily the safest. The Yapsur ports in, Ace. Too much damage though, even with Chaos Knight being there. And enough, okay, finally is. I think it was a bit longer than Belt Blast was going to take. But now Poppy, Ancient Seal, on a Brewmaster, preventing the promise split if anything. Chaos Knight dying to MidOne, and he'll go down pretty quickly right there. The Phantasm Army did actually get taken out by the Starstorm. That is level 4 right now, fairly quickly as well. So, Arrow, right to the upright, in just to avoid it. He still has that primal split, but it's not going to work here. The Starstorm connects, and MidOne double kill. He is once again having a great start to this game. Taking off like Shadowfield last game.
Yeah. They overcommit for this Razor kill. It was a good kill for sure, but they have to invest too much to kill this Razor. The way that Ace is building, you know, with the Bracer up, with the Magic Wand, with the Aquila, is so tanky. And they had to commit 4 heroes for this kill, and they trade 2 afterwards as well. On top lane, Fata.
He's like, alright, I'm gonna go in for the kill then. Yeah, he snipes it out. What a play by Fata. He's a manning up that completely caught Phoenix off guard, and he's gonna TP out before they can catch him. Mentioned he has plenty of experience on this hero, more so in mid lane, but he's played it very well right there, showing off that experience.
Yep, absolute signature hero, and I mean, it's not unusual to see Secret ahead in this laning stage. Again, this was somewhat to be expected because their heroes do that much better with in this early game because they hold top lane. Absolutely. Yeah, can't really kill them. But yeah.
OP.
Secret heroes do that much more in this early stage, so it's not unexpected to see them ahead. But Kinguin, once they, you know, maybe in 5-10 minutes from now, when they group up, smoke up with the Brewmaster split, they're definitely very potent here.
The Apps are finally going down actually up the top lane. Looks like Nisha was over and watching Phoenix. Did a great job right there, stealing the bounty rune and taking his own with the Icarus dive. Chasing after him, even the Moonlight Shadows committed, trying to help, but not going to be the case, so a nice kill on the Yapsar. Laying the Blink Dagger a bit longer, he only has 400 gold saved up. He has it. Ace? I believe he just finished his draw.
Should be, yes.
Dire are scanning.
Bring that out. Oh, they scanned Puck, by the way, off to the side, so Fata not as secretly hiding as he thinks she is.
Oh, Phoenix
might not matter. Phoenix even silenced up, but the follow-up not the quickest. Ace pops the eye this door, and Patches finally gets up the primal split. And here we go. Rhythm fight into your orb. Not enough damage to finish off Phoenix. The Icarus dives away. Puppy's going for the TP play, and it will be enough to escape. Fata, did he go a little bit too deep, perhaps? Fiery Spirits in the face of the Sonic Wave. Just the job on a Puck there. So, it's being a turn for Kinguin.
I feel like I've seen this before. On this on this very lane as well.
Yep.
Bit overextending. They had the superior vision. I think they felt confident because, you know, I mean, they have a ward here. They know nobody's here, so they're just trying to go for a kill. But yeah, diving against the Brewmaster is not a great idea. Actually, should count themselves lucky the fact that they got away with Puppy as well.
Stack right here, Fata and Puppy. Trying to soak some kind of experience and Skyra's only level 4 still. This is able to get the 1 point in arcane growth.
Is under attack.
Shot here. Leveling up a concussive shot for the time. They smoke up and they're going in. Yapsar gonna be dove on by Nisha. But here's that response. Nice 2-man Burrow strike. Illusory Orb will finish off Phoenix. Can they also get Queen of Pain? Waning Rift Silence not gonna last long enough, and achieving that wand charges just in case.
Not an easy kill right for now. At least not until they have more points, either an Ancient Seal, Waning Rift, or, you know, both, and then more burst damage as well. Queen of Pain is not an easy kill at this stage, but yeah, Secret finding these kills, buying their cores more time, involving Puck in these early kills is really important as well because it just, you know, brings him closer to that blink. And once he has that blink, he can then pay back for his cores and create even more space. So Secret just need to make sure to not get picked off here. But
that's probably going to be a pick-off. Being script, setting this up. Damage. Taking a little bit of time, but eventually it'll happen. Scream at Pain to finish the job. Actually, Bane even got credit for the kill there, but yeah, nice find on the Razor.
You know, this happens quite a lot actually. When, you know, they leave Ace alone for the most time, but they also don't really give him good lane wards. You know, usually when you leave a carry alone, you commit wards to that area around him. Yeah, they have one behind the tower, but it's like a really deep ward as well. And you know, with the tower still up, there's lots of good ways to sort of approach this bottom area without getting scouted. And I mean, we've seen Ace getting, you know, picked off here and there quite a lot just because, you know, he is spending a lot of time by himself.
Well, you look at the vision on the other side from Kinguin, it's like, and they're all-out vision on that bottom lane. They have 3 wards in that area, so Yeah, mixed with a no vision for Secret, it does make sense as to why Razor was able to get ginked right there. Fairly easily. He's gonna pop a Phantasm for this. Ancient, well, not even a stack, it's just the one set of ancient hits. Got the one illusion as well, so a little unlucky, but rescue take sometimes. Pop fortification as the mid-tier 1 tower takes a little bit of damage, but Kinguin would like to slow it down a little bit. Again, buy time to recover for Chaos Knight especially. Just getting the hand of Midas recently. Not where you necessarily want to be, but the armlets, guessing is going to be next in line for him as he can power trips up.
Yeah, and this timing currently works out perfectly for Secret as well. You know, they also want to slow down a little bit. They just got the blink on Puck, but they also want the blink on the SK. Yeah, Puck having blink is nice, but they need it on the SK as well because they need the, you know, they need the initiation, they need the stun, and then the silence to follow it up. So before they have that, I don't really see Secret trying to do anything really. But once they have it, you know, could smoke up, just create a lot of space for Ace in mid-1. Could even technically have mid-1 join those fights, but looking at his item build, he's gonna go that damage route after all, or most likely gonna go that damage route. He will probably focus more on farming more so than ganking with the rest.
A little careful right here, just used his door. You mentioned he does have the blink dagger though with the phase shift. They were roaming down. I mean, CK is spending a little bit of time trying to make this gank happen, but yeah, I mean, the longer he's doing that, it doesn't actually happen. Obviously, he's missing a bit of farm, so just start jungling. Thought that looks to be a distraction. Top lane, distraction. Phoenix. I guess he was trying to be a little bit of a distraction. Unfortunately, too much damage though. Did a Skywrath ultimate for the first time on the Mystic Flare. D of damage.
I believe Secret have not seen the blink on the Brewmaster yet, so this could potentially be a fight for Kinguin to take. Unfortunately for them though, the CK and the Mirana, or not the Mirana, the Queen of Pain aren't really in position, so if anything, they would have to TP in after the fact. But this could be a surprise, especially if they see the Razor TPing out. If they know that mid-1 is by himself, alright, they're not gonna go for it. Oh!
He's good, yeah, they're definitely going for it. There's one lead, there's two leads, and third lead. Welcome to Mirana, ladies and gentlemen.
They really need the Bane in a better position for this. If the Bane is 1 second quicker, that is definitely that is a field script and then needs to kill. They wouldn't even have to commit the Brewmaster ultimate necessarily for it, but they don't get it, and the blink has been revealed.
Gates up by MidOne. He's going through those charges. Arcane Rune picked up by Fata. The Mystic Flare once again being used, this time on a Bane, and Fata finishes the job on the game. Now he has to escape though. Dreamcoil going to be committed. Uses the phase shift. Loser room now for 4 more seconds. Sonic Wave will finish him off before he can get it. Run away, so good return. We don't think Sonic Wave, I want to see all 3 times have been used on this puck. And to be fair, it's gotten the kill all 3 times. So Nisha, the worst enemy apparently of Puck, and Nisha does have her own Yule's finish. We talked about how that was going to be important this game, and the Orchid has already been queued up. So Nisha definitely going to be the impactful hero this game for Kinguin, at least in the earlier parts, buying the time for Chaos Knight.
For sure.
Correct.
They're doing a really good job at sort of... Unless it's Yules
will save for the time being. It's going to be that for the long run. No, it's not. Fata, the waiting ramp, takes it out. Supernova's going to be destroyed, and those Phoenix goes down as well. Razor, he's going to be lifted up into the air by the Storm Brewling. Turns around, finishes up Fata on Puck. Puppy, he's going for the solo kill on a Bane. He'll make it happen, but he's told about the reality rip. He goes down epicenter. It is Patos. As soon as it comes back together, Brewmaster will fall. So CK ends up being the sole survivor. Took out Skywrath and Puck, but no one's definitely favoring Secret there.
Great fight for Secret here. Being able to turn around onto the Queen of Pain, and this is where Kinguin's ward, yeah, they have a nice ward mid, like a sort of nice ward mid, but it doesn't really see that far across the river, so they didn't really see how much Secret actually was committing to all of this, and overextended a little bit. Unfortunate for them. Also the Puck, really good timing from Fata, really trying to, or getting that kill into Nisha. If Nisha gets away there, that's a bit of a, like, that's a bad fight for Secret.
Yeah. Pretty big, but yeah, again, just gotta finish praising Nisha, and success he's been having, sure enough. Himself in the spot of getting turned on with the Yules. Down by Secret again.
And I keep coming back to this, but again, Secret had better vision. Like, one ward that just timed out on the other side of the river, they had a jungle ward knowing where the CK was, so knowing that he had to rotate in by foot, so Secret knew they could take this fight the way they did, and, well, this is not good for Kinguin, because their lineup kind of wants to win these kind of fights, right? Especially if they commit the brutal ultimate for it.
Mirana, she actually has a Manta style that she's going to be able to pick up here. Puppy, where was that? That was the top lane. Sonic Wave coming out to finish the job there, and you should be careful though. As you say that, there's a blink in from the Yapsters. Hits the barrel strike, going to go for the TP play. Oh, so close. Half more second perhaps, was going to get away there. Isha ends up dying. Spawns there from Secret, and Puppy will take that every day of the week.
Yeah, this is just Secrets, or I wouldn't call them support, but Secret, Fata and Yapso are already doing a really good job at controlling the map on these mobile heroes. Be it the Sand King in the Puck this game, or whatever, Brewmaster, Bad Rider in other games, they just always make sure to be where pretty much the enemy is most likely gonna be, and they can always respond to these kind of ganks and try and sort of like trade efficiently.
Bane still trying to find an opportunity to use a good Fiend's grip here, but not get the chance. They do deny the top tower at least, but S and Y no one reason to goal saved up. Again though, it seems like Secret's not necessarily really needing to force too much. I mean, they already have now, what, 4 tower kills with that deny rise there, so there's plenty done into this game. It also goes back to the vision. They just feel pretty safe on the map. Well, but Razor, he's, again, not looking to push objectives. He's just simply farming. Razor's usually not a hero that is going to constantly sit back and do that, but yeah, the game plan of Secret this time around feels like that they're setting up for that at least.
And what's also really good from Secret is how they have Puppy pushing at the waves. Like, the Puppy died top to the Queen of Pain, sure, but he was pushing at the waves, so he gives a lot of information to his team. Because, you know, if Puppy is getting killed by the Queen of Pain, they know, alright, Queen of Pain is not anywhere else in the map. We know where she is, and we can even go for a kill. Now Puppy's bottom lane, and it might force a rotation, but it would only be a support that dies here, right?
Radiant are scanning.
And 1, 2. They get the game down. They see them. The signs of return with the winning grip. The 3 calls. Holy shot. She's going to have it for a new damn thing. No, we got the Fiend's grip off actually with the brain sap. But eventually goes down after MidOne though. Has to respond to the Mystic Flare. Simply used to help finish off Bane right there. MidOne with the Moonlight Shadows though. Coming out exotic deer. The Chaos Bolt snipes out Razor. At least to finish him. But meanwhile on the other side, the jungle. This is another teammate. And Queen of Pain actually, she got a little bit too committed. You're going back in. It's the mana play. You wanted to kill Skyrats. Is it really worth it though? They do kill Skyrats, but what cost now for another here? The illusions die off. He's gonna go for the TP play with the arm on toggle and he gets out. How did he escape that? It's beyond me, but well played by him. Now can they kill the Brewmaster? That passive is Drunken Brawler level 4. He actually just gets his hand of Midas delivered. And he will walk right. Nightmare. Not a puck back here. Still going up, but someone's gonna make a man of puck. The brain sap. Good amount of damage. Not enough though. Brewmaster. Was he hanging around a little bit too long? Yes, indeed. In fact, Fata comes in to help clean up him. MidOne, credit for the kill on that Mirana. Brewmaster ends up dying after all of that.
Yeah, a little bit too cocky there. But still, the fact that Exotic Deer gets out of there was also pretty crazy. Not bad fight for Kinguin. They took a really early fight, but unfortunately for them, they can't really protect the egg. It's really difficult to protect the egg against Mirana, Razor. Exotic Deer almost instantly killed Ace. Ace just barely sort of like delayed it and made sure. The fact that Ace survives there for that long actually ensures that nobody else on Secret dies for the most part, because he drew the attention away from Exotic Deer for the most part, and if Exotic Deer immediately bursts him down and kills him, and he has all Phantasm Illusions up, that could be a much worse fight for Secret, so yeah, Ace just needs to keep on tanking up. Same with Mirana. These heroes need to tank up to make sure they don't immediately die to like one Reality Rift combo.
Yeah, now with the Reaver picked up, the heart is on its way for Exotic Deer, so where Chaos Knight does start to get a little scary for Secret. Not unwinnable by any means, but we've got to be a little bit more concerned now. Team Secret. Yeah, I mean, so far they've been able to deal with the Phantasms pretty well, but again, with the beefier they get, you see the things that they have as far as clearing them. going to be a little less effective.
That's why it's important for them to. That's why it's really important for them to keep up with Crimson Net Worth. And until like 3 minutes ago, before that fight, they were basically ahead both on Ace and MidOne in terms of net worth. It's really important to just have an item advantage on someone else, or what have you.
Get the easy kill on a puppy. The Apsor will blink and TP out at least. Knew that they were in the area that whole time. Matter of finding out exactly where they were. So good Orchid pickup though on Queen Pain. We saw that coming to play there for the first time.
Gold is a great
Again though, total information play from the support here. We had to kill Nisha.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So when you think like things are getting a little positive again for Nisha, not so much. It goes down there.
Dead for 50 seconds. I wonder which kind of objective they can take. I mean, the way Ace is moving, is he really trying for Roche? I guess they're gonna go for Roche, yeah.
That agent leaping into the pit, and who do you give the agent? Ace or MidOne?
You can give it to MidOne. Ace is pretty tanky already. 17 armor. Actually, no, I definitely think you give it to MidOne. MidOne can play much more aggressively. Kind of needs to jump in for more Starstone bursts as well. So he's usually in a more compromising position. Ace has high movement speed, so he can run away from the CK. But if MidOne gets caught out, he's pretty much dead.
Immortality.
Will be the one to pick it up, indeed. Razor, Shiva's just about finished as well. The actual magic staff will need. 40 gold saved up. 700 in total. Tanky. That takes care of a Chaos Knight also. Even the name is Tanky, he now has part finished. 4,100 gold. 4,100 life on him, excuse me. We're gonna see that come into play right here. Brew has to be a fire from the split team. After the Thunderclap. Chaos Knight's just running low. So I don't think he ever really wanted to turn on this. So the Primal Split use could be a little unnecessary from Brewmaster. But more is coming, so maybe we want to fight this in the end. The lift up on Mirana trying to take him out of the fight. Phantasm Army out to the side. They're going to go for the quick kill. Mirana looks like Purchase down. Yes, MidOne has to leap away. 1-2. He's going to be good for now. Nisha following up with a scream. They do take out Flock in the back lines, but Rest will retreat. That was setting up to be really deadly for Mirana. What he manages to
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That was... I'm not sure what Fata was doing there. He was just sitting in the tree line hitting an Earth Pack. And they didn't have any vision about, you know, Kinguin at all, so they didn't know where they were going to strike from. And he gets caught out with the tiny Orchid. Fata also a little bit slow to react because there was like a fraction where he could have healed himself when he got Orchid. But then the Fiend Script also connected and he was instantly dead. Looks like Secret still want to go for this though, even though Fata's dead. I guess they know that Brewmaster's ultimate is down.
And Chasm is down as well, so pretty bold play, but they're going to find a free kill on Pain at least. And that should be it. Kinguin will just retreat, realize that damage done. And ultimately, it works out there kind of for Secret.
Yeah, but
Kill.
same with the puppy deaths earlier, right? It's a support death. It doesn't really mean too much. It's always, if you can, I mean, if somebody on your team has to die, let it be.
Yeah.
As cruel as that may sound.
Well, especially if it gets them out of a big smoke ink like that. I mean, you could argue it's, I mean, still getting the kill's nice, but yeah, that's like the obviously the best case scenario if you're Kinguin in that case. What happens there? Not gonna you get a little Brewmaster. Set up, going for the kill, Mr. Claire. Not having just yet extra mana initially for it. He will cut him off with it though, and eventually guarantees the kill. Puppy gets credit. So they still have the Aegis on Mirana. Trying to think about making an objective play with that. They do have the middle tier 2 as well as the bottom tier 2. Bottom tier 2 is actually a good damage done there, but Chiba's finished on a Razor.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Staff. Now it's the BKB queued up, so it's going to be a bit for you. The idea of thinking. Tank up himself.
Dire's
surprised he
middle
wouldn't-
tower has fallen.
Surprised he wouldn't go for the AC. I do think it makes sense to go for the Shivas, but I find it interesting nonetheless. It's worth noting, you know, AC is usually one of the items that you buy on Razor, regardless of what kind of opponents you face. I guess in most cases you need to buy it. And against CK it's not bad as well. But Chivas is actually pretty good here as well. The attack speed's low, of course, and then the extra burst damage, not to be underestimated against those illusions.
Interesting. So CK gets the blink. Get up next. That's not your usual follow-up.
No, it's a good item to have. You don't want to get silenced up at all because you need to be able to use Reality Rift the entire time. You don't want to get burst struck, of course, and at the very least force them to use their defensive ults on you aggressively, right? To trigger that link. And later on as well, when Puck most likely is gonna have a hex at some point, being able to block that one as well could be really good.
Like it's gonna be a good amount of value of Earl Strike, you know, Link, you know, just so many things. Lincoln's they're actually pretty good against, but so we're having that discussion. Dota2's like, yeah, never mind. I want the BKB, so it's probably gonna be in a spot of BC Hunter himself. Definitely could have seen the value of the Lincoln. Speaking of that, Puck picks up one of no.
Oh, for the Puck, 100% makes more sense. You know, you don't want to get Orchid, the Fiend Script, whatever. There's so many abilities that you just want to dodge. And again, at the very least, you would. Nisha, very aggressive play.
Vicious, man.
Hold the BKB.
BKB, so she's gonna be good for now. She's gonna have to motivate in the back lines. The Nightmare on a Skywrath Beach will finish off damage. The rest just slink away in every direction. Only getting a Skywrath, considering you're fairly happy if you're secret.
Kinda crazy to consider that Nisha had what, like 100 HP or something.
Yeah. Oh wow, the After going back in, man. He's man voting. That's how Deep Sport coming in the Sun Ray in the Mystification. Also has that Supernova to use if need be. Reality Rift pulling with the Fiend's Grip. Sand King will end up going down. So yeah, sorry. Speaking of ambitious plays, that proved to be one. Ace and MidOne just really couldn't get there in time. Oh, they catch Razor. The lift hits. Team Sport get here in time. Chaos that's winning it. He has a Phantasm as well. He gets stunned though before he can come in. The arrow hit him actually as he was running in, so could not Reality Rift. And Razor's allowed to get away. That arrow though from Mirana was clutch. They finish off Phoenix.
Oh, Puck is coming in from the backline. Yep. They can still get the CK.
Big kill against someone, man. It's hard. Armlet. 4180 live. He boss bent into the script. I gotta fight this. Going after it. The link gets put on him though. The Reality Rift already used. Nation's just kiting around in freaking circles right there with the link up. Helm goes the right. And now Batchell's trying to run away at the last second. He had a play. Couldn't get it off in time. Triple kill for MidOne. And I mean, that was so good for Kinguin initially, and then it just got worse and worse the more they chased.
This should have been so good for Kinguin, you know, being able to pick off Secret one by one. Then they got super greedy.
Another ultra kill for MidOne. Got a rampage last game at the end. They come in quickly to get the kill. It's gonna be something, but probably not gonna be the case. Yeah, Kinguin just, again though, they got the tunnel vision that really wanted these kills to happen, and they just want to fight this actually. Couldn't make it come in silence. She does have a Yule, gonna eventually pop it. As soon as she comes down to the arrow, will connect, and she's gonna end up falling to MidOne. We'll call it a rampage of sorts officially, but the timer running out. Essentially gets 5 kills though within the last minute. And now it's going for the Rax push at the bottom. It's just one after the other. I mean, it just doesn't stop. Kinguin's still insisting on trying their darnest to defend. A flyback on a Queen of Pain. There's another final split from the remaster. Sonic Wave is 2 heroes, a pretty big one at that. And the Sunray will help finish off on a Razor right there. You got Puck. You'll be able to face up the blink away, hit the wall. Surrey Orb though keeps on going. Lincoln's going to be popped. And I'm pretty sure he's going to die after this.
This changes.
Okay, yeah, definitely not.
Well, recovery, I guess? Like,
flyback on a Queen of Pain. I wouldn't go too far to say that, but they hold at least.
They hold at least, for sure.
Still a victory for Secret there.
Definitely a big victory for them, and going forward, you know, this is just MidOne building these heavy items that CK is unable to deal with. Butterfly now on him. CK is not going to have an MKB anytime soon, so difficult to burst MidOne down as the CK. They don't really have a lot of control right now either. I guess the biggest control is like the Fiend Script Reality Rift sort of combo, but as long as MidOne stays in the back like he has been thus far, you know, usually you have the Sand King, the Razor, the Puck in the front lines, and then MidOne just hitting from the back lines. So
Radiant's
difficult
middle
for
tower
Kinguin
is
to
under attack.
really go for something here, but they have to push objectives right now, you know. Have 2 heroes off the map, just push out the waves. Make sure that if Razor or once Razor and Puck come back, at least they have to, you know, do pushing duty.
Back up now, by the way, level 23, so
Radiant
things
are
calming down a little bit. We'll take a look at some talents here real quickly. He has a 10 armor, minus 3 second unstable for an interval. It's pretty ridiculous too. That makes it a 2-second cooldown on that passive. And that's going to be proccing like crazy, especially, you know, fantastic health. That's so nice damage in for him. Do that, especially with the way he's built here. Queen of Pain on the other side does hit level 24, so of course he already has the life steal from 20, but 25, the spell block could be interesting. That was an Orchid, wasn't it? Yeah.
That was an Orchid. They knew that he would pick up the, or they saw him pick up the
Queen of Pain coming in though, looking to help him. Brewmaster gets him split off. Yapsor having a run out. Lotus Orb going to be applied. Reflecting something. The Mirana though, the reality red flow with the Chaos Blade ends up stunning himself. It does no stun, of course, with the hanging between the right. The Vex has already created. The illusion's already taking a good amount of damage though. Exotic here. He's on the right. Yapsor comes back in with the epicenter. But there's the reality red flow, but Exotic here just cannot do enough damage. The locked in is still. He eventually falls. Brewmaster, some of this fight trying to survive. He ends up going down in the long run as well. And Chaosaurus now running on Phoenix. Has an Icarus dive and a yield. It's just Razor. Really should be able to get away from this one, although the TP from Yapsor, the Yap God, is going to catch up to him most likely. Blink in 2 seconds. There's the yields defensively. But just delaying what feels like the inevitable, no doubt. And yes, Fiery Spirits aren't going to save you there. He's just still running from the pocket lane, by the way. He's chasing, man.
Oh, they set him up for an arrow.
The arrow setup, beautiful setup. Godlike
no
indeed is MidOne. Bot to doing the work there too. No buyback as mentioned. That actually could be game if Secret really goes for the final push here.
And Nisha playing a little bit overconfident. I get what he was doing. He's trying to push at the waves, making sure that, yeah, sure, you're most likely going to push us in mid, but at least bottom lane isn't pushing in. But underestimating the kill potential that a Puck and a Mirana have, you know, with the yield setup. Just perfectly timed. And that's at least mega creeps.
You know when players are spamming emails like that in chat, they're feeling pretty good about the situation, as they should be. Again, this is a major, ladies and gentlemen, like Galaxy battle league here. And Secret's just about to qualify for it. And unless just the most insane thing happens ever from Kinguin, you see Exotic here saying, go. What does that mean? It's just him and Bane. They really can't do anything by themselves. 5 more seconds to let Phoenix and Brewmaster up. Still no Queen of Pain though for another 50. See Brewmaster Resurrection just straight up buys his BKB. Last stand is here from Kinguin. They're not going to give up. I kind of like seeing that, especially with let's just go ahead and give it a one last shot here. Yeah, it's just like now's the time. He jumps in. Misses initiation though, so it's going to respond. The silence up on a Phoenix, and of course they yield up anything. We're defensively trying to get away. The Rico gets the Supernova going to be activated. The Primal Split coming out for the Brewmaster. The Supernova. It's getting close to the ground, but eventually it's killed off by MidOne. They do lock down Skyroth base, taking out, but Ace standing against him. Phoenix does buy back, by the way. Yapsor does the Sun Ray, and he lands on that Pearl Strike set on Exotic here. Triple kill for MidOne. It's getting worse and worse in favor more so of Secret. And the beginning of the end is definitely here. And it looks like game number 2 and thus the series going to go to Secret, and they will qualify for the Galaxy Battle Major Tournament. Nisha just giving it a go. It's not going to work. GG's are officially going as the Ancient is destroyed. Secret representing Europe.
Great performance from Secret, honestly.